$8 trillion in debt. That's how much US debt needs to be rolled over in 2026 alone. And if you want to know what happens when that goes wrong, look at Japan, because it's happening there right now in real time. Let's start simple. When a government needs money, it borrows by selling bonds. Investors buy those bonds, and in return, the government pays them interest. The interest rate on that bond is called the yield. And here's the key thing to understand. When fewer people want to buy bonds, yields go up, because the government has to offer more to attract buyers. Right now in Japan, yields are surging. The 30-year Japanese government bond just hit its highest level since it was created back in 1999. The 10-year bond hasn't been this high since the late 1990s. In plain terms, fewer people want to lend Japan money, so Japan has to pay a lot more to borrow it. Why is that happening? Two reasons. First, Japan's central bank used to be a massive buyer of its own government bonds, essentially printing money to prop up demand. It's stepping back from that now. So suddenly, regular private investors have to pick up the slack. And those investors want higher returns to take on that risk. Second, Japan is still spending enormously. Its parliament just approved a budget of over $800 billion for 2026, including a massive jump in defense spending. And Japan's total debt is now 235% of its GDP. That's the highest of any developed country on Earth. So you've got a government borrowing more and fewer willing buyers. That's a problem. Now, why does this matter for America? Because US Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent is watching Japan very closely right now, and he should be. Japan's bond market is essentially a preview of what happens when a heavily indebted government loses its biggest buyer. And America has its own version of that problem coming fast. $8 trillion in US debt needs to be refinanced in 2026 alone. And it's not just Japan and America. Global debt right now sits at around $348 trillion. That's more than 3 times the entire world's annual economic output. Inside the G7, the world's wealthiest nations, debt has gone from around 20% of GDP right after World War II to over 100% today. Back in the 1930s, an economist named Freeman Tilden wrote a book called A World in Debt, warning that rising global debt would eventually trigger economic collapse. Debt levels today make what worried Tilden look modest by comparison. The math is simple, even if the consequences aren't fully here yet. The more debt you carry, the more it costs to service it, especially when interest rates are rising. And as that cost goes up, it crowds out everything else a government needs to spend money on. Japan is just the first domino. The question is, are we next?